The site always opens with a blank map. To get information, you have to ask for it, just like when you use Google Maps. You can ask for information in two ways: by checking one or more of the boxes for culture or region in the Browse tab, or by entering free text in the Search tab. You can find out more about how to use these tabs in the videos on browsing and on searching and managing results. Archaeological sites appear as points on the map, here, and lines on the timeline, because they persist across time. The lines for archaeological sites are divided into the individual archaeological or art historical periods that scholars use to classify the material that comes from them. These periods have names that are used as shorthand to group together objects with similar characteristics. Since ceramics from the 8th century BC in Greece tend to have geometric patterns on them, this century is described at sites like Athens as the geometric period. Images are associated with specific periods at specific sites. They only appear in the sidebar view for that site, not on the map or in the timeline. You can find an individual image by searching for a keyword in the Image tab. The image will appear with the name of the site it comes from above it. If you click on the name of the site, you will jump to that location on the map, and in the sidebar to the period to which the image belongs on the timeline. Note, though, that right now the timeline won't jump to the period, but to the beginning of the site. If you want to see the period in the timeline, you will have to scroll it. So here we are again at the geometric period. Right now, the images in GeoDia are not in the public domain, and so users who do not have a UT login can only view these thumbnails. If you do have a UT login, you can view larger versions. Just click on an image in the image search or in a site display, and a viewer will open. We hope that eventually we will be able to integrate more open access image resources from the web so that all users can view larger images. The third category of information presented is historical events. GeoDia defines these in a very narrow way. It only includes things that happened in the past during a single calendar year and at a specific place in space. This means that historical events appear only as a point on the map, as here, and as a dot on the timeline. For example, you will not find an event like the emergence of agriculture or the birth of writing, which happened over a period of time longer than a year and in a range of geographic areas. But you will find events like the foundation of Rome, which happened at Rome in 753 BC, or the death of Alexander, which happened at Babylon in 323 BC.